Welcome to the introduction of how to use the course evaluation tool in Vula. To get to Vula, you need to go to vula.uct.ac.za. I'm now going to type in my username and password to log in. Under my active sites, I need to click on the course I want to create the evaluation for. Now, if you look at the tools listed on the left, you'll see that my site does not have the course evaluation tool yet, which means I need to add it. To do this, I need to go to Site Setup and click on Edit Tools. This will take me to a menu of all the tools my site can have. I need to make sure I check the box alongside course evaluation. Once my box is checked, I can then scroll down to Continue. This page confirms that I've added the tool. You can see it is highlighted in red. I'll click Finish. And now I can see the course evaluation tool in the left menu. Before we go any further, we need to understand the difference between a template and an evaluation. A template is a group of questions which meets your specific needs, but is general enough that with slight modification it can be used across a number of courses. An evaluation is created when you want to assign the template to a course and give it opening and closing dates. The distinction is that the template becomes an evaluation after it has been assigned to a course, and the critical word here is after. Any number of course evaluations can be based on the same template, so a template can be reused. You can use it to assign an evaluation to many different courses, whereas an evaluation can only be used once. Hence, the first question I need to ask myself is, do I know upon which template this course evaluation will be based on? Well, I need to check what templates are available. If I click on My Templates, you'll see that there is a list of existing templates. You may use these templates as they are. If you find a template that mostly meets your needs, but requires small changes, you can modify it first and then use it, or you can create your own template from scratch. If you wanted to create a survey, then you would have to create your own template from scratch, or if none of the existing templates match your course needs. For my course, I think it would be best to modify an existing template. My course has both lecturers and tutors. I think using the UCT midterm course evaluation, lecturer tutors, would be a good choice, as I would like students to evaluate both lecturers and tutors. I need to first copy this template so that I can edit it. Once I've clicked Copy, you'll see that I'm now the owner of the template. I can now click on Edit. Here I can see all the questions in the Edit view. I can see the question number and the type of question. For example, question 3 is a free text/essay question. I can also preview the question by clicking on the magnifying glass, edit the question by clicking on the pencil icon, or remove the question by clicking on the red cross. I can also reorder the questions by dragging them up or down. This automatically changes the numbering accordingly. The Revert Order button will just restore the questions to their original order, but I would like to keep my ordering, so I'll click Save to save my settings. If I click on Edit a Question, a new window will pop up. Here, I can edit the text. Under Display Settings, I can specify what or who the question relates to, the options being group/course, lecturer, or tutor. This specific question relates to the coursework, which is already selected. Regardless of the order in which you place your questions in the template, those that belong in the same category will be grouped together. Please note that even though I am in the editing phase, this is not where I will be selecting the names of the lecturers or tutors whom I would like students to evaluate. This selection is only done once the template is completed and addressed later in this tutorial. Now that I've edited my question, I'll click on Save Item. If I'd like to see the changes, I'll click on Preview. If I want to create an entirely new question to add to my template, I will click on the Add Item drop-down box. Decide what kind of question I would like to create and edit as I like. Questions I create will be added to my current template and stored in My Items so that I can reuse them in future templates. Once I've finished setting up my template, I will need to assign the template to a course by returning to the Evaluations dashboard and clicking on Add Evaluation. The first thing I need to do is give the evaluation a title. I'm going to call mine Set 100F Term Evaluation. The instructions box is the place where I motivate the students to do the course evaluation or give them specific instructions. From the list of available templates, I then select the one I modified earlier. I click on Continue to Settings to move on to the settings. From this point on, my template becomes an evaluation. Below the repeat of the title and description, I will now set opening and closing dates using the date picker. I would like mine to run for a month. I will also choose times. Under Administrative Settings, I need to choose how students will access the evaluation. By requiring login, you can capture the student numbers of the students who have taken the evaluation. If you do not want or need to capture who has taken the evaluation, then please use the anonymous option. But it is suggested that you use the login option for a course evaluation. In the case of a survey, the anonymous access will be used. I will then choose email reminders. I think I would like my students to receive reminders every 5 days. Reminders are only sent to students who have not yet taken the evaluation. Finally, I can select who views the results. I would like to be the only one to view the results, so I will uncheck this box. Once everything is selected, I will click on Assign to Courses. Here, I will see all my courses listed below. I will now check the box of the courses or course I wish to assign my evaluation to. Once I've ticked the box, I will now need to make my lecturer and tutor selections. The options below control how students evaluate lecturers and tutors. If you would like your students to evaluate all the lecturers that taught in your course, you would choose this option. If you would like your students to select only one lecturer to evaluate, then you would choose this option. If you would like your students to select one or more lecturers to evaluate, then you would have to choose this option. Once you have selected your option, the next step is to choose the names of the lecturers and tutors you want to be included in your evaluation. The lecturer or tutor names appear below for selection. I'm going to select the first option and then select all the lecturers that taught in the first semester from the list of names below. I'll do the same for tutors. Please note that the preview of your evaluation will not show the individual names of the lecturers and tutors under group category questions, but will show for students when they are completing the evaluation. I will show you this in the student view later on in this tutorial. Finally, clicking on Save Evaluation will assign the evaluation to the site. When the evaluation opens, students will be sent a notification email. I cannot edit the evaluation or make changes to it once it is open and running. I, however, will be able to see the response rate. Here is an example of a response rate, which you can monitor by going to My Evaluations. I will now show you how the evaluation will look from a student's perspective using the different lecturer and tutor options. If you select the first option, respondents evaluate all lecturers included in the evaluation. Here, I've selected one lecturer. The student will see this. Questions about your lecturer, Roger Brown. The name of the lecturer I selected. If you select the second option, respondents select one lecturer to evaluate. Here, I've selected 3 lecturers. The student will see this. They are given the option of choosing one of the 3 lecturers I selected in a drop-down menu. If you select the third option, respondents select one or more lecturers to evaluate. Here, I've selected 3 lecturers. The student will see this. They are given the option of selecting one or more lecturers to evaluate by ticking the appropriate checkboxes. Once the evaluation is closed, I can view the results by clicking Report. Various export options are available at the top of the page, including Excel and PDF files. We hope this tutorial helped. Please contact help@vula.uct.ac.za should you need further assistance with this tool.